Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is Monday, June 6th. I'm going to give everybody a minute here to get on, and I'm going to get my computer up. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful weekend. All right, I'm up on my computer, so say hi. Let me know that you're there. Roseanne's on. Hi, Roseanne. Okay, so let me know that you're here. Things are a little bit slow tonight. All right, hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I had the day off on Friday, so I got to go spend the day with my sister, which was fabulous. We did a little shopping, kind of little home decor stores and things. And then we set up Friday night for a demonstrator event, demo make and take, using new products out of the annual catalog. So you guys will be seeing some of those, maybe making some of those. Had a few team members there with us too. So we had about 30 people there, stamping all day long on Saturday, and then came home and the weather was beautiful the rest of the night Saturday. And then yesterday was gorgeous. Tony worked outside in the yard and I was busy designing and getting the May in color class all done. So anybody that's part of the May in color, that is going in the mail tomorrow. I'll send an email out too. Okay, so I'm seeing lots of highs. Sharon, Lori, Annie, Roseanne, Jackie, Tammy. So thank you guys all so much. So glad that you can join tonight. I decided tonight I wanted to do a one sheet wonder. My favorite designer paper right now, and I'm not going to tell you yet what it is, put in the comments what you think my favorite designer paper is currently. We all know that it changes as I change what I'm working on or whatever, but right now, between Spring Mini Catalog and the new annual catalog, what is my favorite designer paper? That's what we're going to use tonight. Last chance list is still going. I'll be honest, I have not looked at it since last week, so I don't know if things have sold out already or not. But remember, they are all while supplies last, so you'll want to make sure that you get those. I'm just noticing behind me my new gnome and little platter for the candles. That was one of the things that I picked up when Tina and I were shopping. Now I need to go over to Hobby Lobby and find some little greens to put around the candles and things. But there's the start of my decorations. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for joining. Okay, Roseanne thinks it's the teacup designer paper. It's not that. So anybody else, give me an idea as to what you think it is. Last week's comments and shares. So again, please share and comment. Sharing especially is so important to help grow my audience. Hi, Sheila. Sun Prince. Jackie, that's an interesting one. Everybody talked about the Sun Prince paper, and they couldn't wait to get that. A lot of demonstrators in groups that I'm part of and stuff. So I just kept going back to the paper and looking at it again in the catalog. So I'm like, okay, I must be missing something, so I have to get that ordered. And it came, and it's still, I got to play with that one a little bit before I can really say I love that one. I do like the gray granite sides of that paper. The blues are just a little over the top for me, but we'll keep looking at it and do some playing with it. Okay, look. Oh, yay, we got some new people watching. Hi, Lana. Beautiful. Hi, Susan. Okay, so comments and shares from last week. The first thing I have are some of the classic matte dots. Love these. They're black, they're gray, they're vanilla, and they're white. You can also color them very easy with the Stampin' Blends. So these are wonderful to add a little bling onto your projects. And the winner of this one is Helen. Helen is a team member. So Helen, I'll be popping this out in the mail to you. Oh, Tammy Lovely and Linen is another good one. I've not played with it very much, but I will be for sure. And that will make a fabulous one sheet wonder. So that may be one we have to work on, a full 12 by 12 sheet. And then I also am giving away a package of dimensionals because you know I love to use them and I know that all of you need to have them. So Hillary is the winner of this. So Hillary, I'll be popping this in the mail to you. So again, thank you so much. I saw a couple of you say that you have shared tonight's. Fabulous. Hopefully the video will also be on YouTube later tonight. I had problems with it last week and it did not want to post. I even had my little techie helper. She tried to look too and we could not figure out. So hopefully tonight we're able to do that. Hi, Cheryl McGowan. Okay, so I have, and I did not do this one myself. I will so that I can post it. But here is the One Sheet Wonder template that we're going to use. I found this on Pinterest today when I was kind of searching what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead. I'm going to turn the camera down and we'll go ahead and get started. So hang on a second while we wiggle and jiggle around here. Because yes, I still haven't figured out a really good way to do this. Maybe that's my task this summer. Okay, coming back up. Close your eyes a second. Hi, Becky White. All right, we're back up in there. Okay, last week I shared with you the Thanks a Million framed art, and you loved it. And the Thanks a Million kit sold out. So that was kind of sad. So some have been asking, did I miss? Can I get the kit yet? So as soon as it comes back in, I'll keep an eye out for it and I will do a post out and let you know when it's back in. And I will still honor the kit for a couple more days so that you guys can still get that kit also. Okay, so here's the template and I will be kind of going through the cutting. I will share the template later also. But my favorite designer paper at the moment is the He's the Man paper. Okay, absolutely love this. I've shared it a couple times with you already, and I've used a bunch of it already, so I can't really show very well. But the print that I decided to use tonight is, I love this. Okay, the backside is the grill, and I tried to do some kind of using either side, but every time I did, everything was upside down and I didn't like it. So everything is going to be with this diagonal side. And then the other thing that we're going to use, there is absolutely no stamping on these cards. It's all using these little die cuts that come in the kit. Okay. You can't even see them all. It's so big and full of fun things. All right. So let's go ahead and start cutting. Let me get that out of the way. Let me pull my trimmer in here. Okay. Let's see if I'm getting my measurements up there enough for you. Yep, you can see. Okay. Again, remember I'm a lefty and we had some discussion on that before. So I cut with my paper trimmer this way. So I took the 12 by 12 paper and I cut this into a 6 by 6. Okay. So if you look at the template, we've got one piece here that's 5 1/4 wide. So we're going to have to cut clear across our whole piece of paper. So we're going to start, and it's 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to put it at 3/4 of an inch, and we're going to cut across the whole piece. Okay. And then we're going to turn it, and we're going to cut this piece to 5 1/4. I ended up, I did not use this little 3/4 inch square. Okay, so there's our first piece. All right, now we have a piece that is 6 inches wide and 5 1/4 inches tall. So we're going to take another 3/4 of an inch off from the side. We took it off the top. Now we're going to cut it off the side at 3/4 of an inch. And then we're going to turn this and we're going to cut it at 3 inches. That gives us two pieces. One's 2 1/4 and one is 3. Hi, Linda Pulowski. You found us. Yay. All right. Now we have a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 square. So we're going to cut it at 3 inches. And we're going to turn and cut it at 2 inches. So now I have a 2 by 3 piece and a 3 by 3 1/4 inch piece. And I know until you have the template, none of this makes any sense. All right, so now I have a 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. We're going to cut it at 2 1/4. And then we're going to cut it at 1 inch. And that leaves us with a 2 by 2 1/4 piece. We're done with the paper trimmer. Okay, so I just laid my pieces all right on there that it's like, yep, there's that little square that I just set off to the side because I'm not going to use it. All right. Then I took that template measure and I cut coordinating Early Espresso mats for my pieces. Okay. So that's actually the first thing that we're going to do is just adhere each of these onto the coordinating mat. And again, you can flip it and use it either side. I may yet tonight try another designer paper so that I can share another sample with you. But, okay, so we're just gonna adhere each one of these onto an Early Espresso mat. To me, that's part of what makes a One Sheet Wonder card so cute, is having a matte layer underneath onto your main layer. Okay, and then we have the big long one. Roseanne, thank you so much for sharing the video. I think I saw Sandy did also, so thank you. Okay, this one is even with the edges, left and right. Looks like my blade is icky on this paper. Okay, then we've got our 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 inch square. So most of the mat pieces are 1/8 of an inch bigger. Okay, there we go. Something else I realized just before I went live is that I forgot to go in and do the winner of the May card sketch contest. So I will get that done and post out the winner on that. Again, that winner gets a $25 gift certificate. And then I will get the card sketch for June done. Okay, these all have little fuzzies on them. I'm sorry. Okay, we're almost done. We have 2 more pieces. All right, that's not the right one. Uh-oh, I lost a piece. Oh, I didn't. It's right there. Don't you hate that when you know you have it and you cannot find it? Okay. And one last one. Okay, then it's time to assemble some cards. Okay, so I have, I used Cajun Craze as my card bases. So I just cut 4 of them, all 5.5 by 8.5. Scored them all at 4 1/4. So we'll just prepare all of those at once. Hi, Linda Vanderspool. Thanks for joining. Okay, and all right, then I used some of the colors within these are Sahara Sand. That's also why I chose the Cajun Craze, and I just thought Early Espresso coordinated well with it. So I cut 4 bases from 1 sheet of Sahara Sand, and then I embossed it with the brick and mortar embossing folder, excuse me. So we're just going to adhere this, and I did it the same for all 4. Again, if you wanted to individualize them, you could use different ones, but I was going for getting 4 cards done. Again, fairly masculine cards, since June is Father's Day. June is also my hubby's birthday, so it's a good month to do some outdoors kinds of ones. There's some good English. It is a very cool embossing folder, Sharon. It's one of the 3D ones, so it's a really thick texture on it. So I thought it worked well for the backgrounds of the pieces that I chose. Okay. What did everybody else do this weekend? Okay, and our final one is going on here. No, Annie, it's not a new embossing folder. It's actually been around for a little while. It's in the annual catalog. It's one of the like 6x6 sized embossing folders. So it's like $10-ish, something like that. Okay, so there's my 4 card bases. Okay. And are they all showing? Yeah, pretty much. How's that? Okay. I got to cheat and look at my done samples so that I remember what goes where. All right. So we're going to start with the first one. Oh, that's right. Well, happy birthday, Al. Hopefully he had a fabulous day. All right. So we are going to take these 2 onto that card. And, oh, that's very nice, Linda. You spent with your parents. Fabulous. Okay, and then I want the square over here. The longer of the 2 goes here. All right, and then we're going to go up here, and we're going to go here. And again, I will kind of put together a template for you. It would be really good with the brick background and then using some of the Christmas papers. That would be phenomenal. It would be really, really pretty for some fast, quick, and easy Christmas cards. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere these down. Some of them are flat and some of them are on with dimensionals. Sharon, what is a town festival? That sounds like fun. Woodstock we didn't get a chance to go yesterday or Saturday night, but Woodstock did a food truck, I don't know, festival or event Saturday night from 4 until 8 on the square. They had all kinds of food trucks there. One of the girls I work with said they went and it was very good, and it sounds like it was very well attended. All right, and then, oops, this one I'm going to kind of bring down here a little bit. And then we're going to adhere these. This coming weekend, we have my sister's son's wedding. So we're actually going fishing and then camping. And it's about 2 hours. We'll be about 2 hours from the wedding. So we are then driving over, taking all of our dress clothes in the camper, and ooh, funnel cakes. I like that. Lots of vendors. Great. That sounds like it was a lot of fun. All right, then this one. Again, I'm going to put this down flat. And I want this about like that. And again, you're just going to move depending on what you're using. For the images, you're just going to rearrange how and where you want these pieces to go. Ouch. Okay. Oh, Sandy had a busy time, but I'll bet that what I'm hearing is that the food truck thing was really good, and it's something that I definitely need to try to go to next time. One of my, and I think I kind of talked about it one night, one of my new favorite, oh goodness, new favorite restaurants originally started as a food truck, and now they have a restaurant, but they still do the food truck, is Your Sister's Tomatoes here in Woodstock. Their pizza, they have a gluten-free pizza that is to die for me. Way better than any other gluten-free pizza I've ever had. Okay, Linda Vanderspool, I guess we're going to have to just do a whole little party thing next year and get a whole gang over for the truck festival, huh? That would be fun. Okay, now this is something I don't usually do, is to put things at an angle. You know, that kind of drives me a little bit crazy. But I think on this one, it turned out good that way. So hopefully you like it. All right, so then I put dimensionals on there and a little adhesive there. And, okay, so then we have our designer paper and mats all down. We are going to just stick that right onto there. Okay, super simple, right? All right, then we're going to pull our sheets in. And I am using this one. And I die cut a Cajun Craze circle using these stylish shapes. And so I want to dimensional my little beer. Okay. And we're going to stick that right onto here. And then we're going to dimensional it again. So we have lots of dimension on this one. Thanks, Roseanne. I love this little die cut thing. And so I decided, I was trying to go back and forth on what to do tonight. And then thought this worked great. This paper does have 2 sheets of this. So I used one for the other one. And now I have enough that I can make some more cards and still have tons and tons of leftovers. Okay, I want my dimensionals up at the top. Oops, I don't think I need that one. No, I didn't. I wanted them at the bottom. Sorry. Okay, we're just going to move them down. Nope, that one's not. And the reason I'm putting them at the bottom is because the top overlaps this strip up here a little bit. So hooray, cheers to all your years. And there's the little beer mugs clinking together. But again, very cute and absolutely no stamping. We'll go back and we'll put the dots on when we're done. How's that? All right, this one down here, we are going to use that. And holy smokes, you're the best. Okay, and I cut a piece of espresso for that. So we're going to adhere that. And so when you're doing this layout like this, you could use any paper and then you're just cutting your pieces to kind of go along with it. All right, I want dimensionals on this. I want dimensionals on this. And our little grill is going to go in the center. Hi, Nancy. I think I just saw that you popped on. Oh, there she is. Sorry I'm late. Not a problem. All right. So then we're going to pop this one. Looks like I'm a little crooked. We're going to pop this one up here. But then these were just a little plain. So I took this strip of stars. And I cut 2 off, or I cut it so that it's 2 and 3. And then I'm going to adhere the 3 up here on this wider one. See, better late than never. And then this 2. All right, where's my silicone sheet? I keep putting adhesive on everything. I got it. All right, and then this one, we're going to pop down here. Okay, so there's 2 of them. Pretty cool. Okay, then I want the car. It's got some Cajun Craze in it, along with some crushed curry. And then I also want the saying, "You're a classic." Okay. And we're going to put that on this one up here. So again, I want dimensionals. sorry, I'm down. I got to cut my little strips here so that I have dimensionals I can use. Okay, so we're going to put some dimensionals on our car. And we're going to stick that onto the more rectangle piece. Okay, so we're just going to stick that on there like that. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on our saying. That was a little overkill on that, but okay. All right, and then we're going to put that right up here. All right, we're down to one left. And on this one, okay, we're going to do the whole little adventure camping type thing. And I want this saying, and I want this tree. But look at how many. I did 4 cards, and you still have enough to make 4 or 6 more cards. All right, now we're going to put our little camper bus on here. Okay, one there and one there. And we're just going to stick him like he's running, kind of like that's the road. And then we've got this little tree. So we're going to dimensional that. And that's going right in that space. And then the Hope Your Day is a Grand Adventure. We're going to mount that on a piece of Early Espresso. And then we're going to pop that one up right here. So we're going to get some dimensionals on this. And we're going to stick that one right up here. Okay. And then we're going to use some of the Rustic Metallic. This is part of the He's the Man suite. Okay. And so we've got 2 different sizes. And I should have brought my pick tool, and I didn't. But we're going to put down here in the corner of this one the small ones. And then we're going to go with the big ones. And we're going to put those on there. Yes, Linda, it's on there. I think I haven't sent. I think I gave you one of those too. The mini catalog, remember, is expiring soon. Okay, on this one, we're going to use 3 little ones. And we're just going to put those down here. And then I'm using 3 of the bigger ones, 1 in each corner. And then I'm going to use 3 more big ones on this one up here. Get my whole arm right in the screen. How's that? Okay, oops, come off my finger. All right, and then the final card, I put 3 up here at the top. And then I put 2 little ones just to kind of help bring that together. Okay, but now I still wasn't quite happy. So I pulled glue dots in, and then I used some of the star die cuts. Okay, so let's see if I can get these off from here. I used 2 yellow ones, crushed curry, and I did those on that one. Whoops. All right, and then I did Cajun. And let's see, we're over here on the bus. Okay, maybe that's it. So then we're going to use our little glue dots. And we're going to stick those down on here. Thanks, Sandy. Yes, Linda Vanderspool, the last day of the mini catalog is June 30th. Linda Pulowski, if you go to my blog, Stamp with Peggy, it will be on there. You should be able to find it there. All right, so let's take a look. We have 4 cards for 4 different kinds of gentlemen, right? So we've got the classic car guy. We've got the beer or the brewery guy. We got the camper or adventurer, and we've got the dad who loves to grill. Great for Father's Day, great for birthdays. I mean, these work really, really well. And again, works great with all different designer papers. You would just then have to find your focal image to put on there. But with some of the designer papers, you have flowers that you can die cut or fussy cut out. You can use your layering circles or stylish shapes and create your word spaces. If you have a busier designer paper, you could use just greetings on here. One like this, you could use a large greeting to fill up the space a little bit more. But with an embossing folder, just boom, 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 put them all through, and you are ready to go. So I would love to see you guys do this and post pictures on the Stamp with Peggy VIP page. And then we'll kind of take a look. Maybe I'll choose one of those next week for an extra little prize also. And then keep an eye out. I will get the card sketch for June done and get that posted so that you have some time to be able to get that done. That has to be posted, pictures of it, by the end of June, and then the beginning of July, I will draw one lucky person or pick one lucky person, and they'll get a gift certificate. Okay, that's everything I think for this week. Next week, I will not be live. We will still be up north, hopefully catching lots and lots of fish. So wish me luck on that. I am going to try to put together kind of a little special kit for orders placed while we are gone. So keep an eye out for that. If I can get that finished up this week while I'm trying to get things packed and food made for the week, it will be fabulous. So everybody have a great week. Enjoy the lovely weather. And I will see you live here in 2 weeks, but keep an eye out for some other fun things. Pool party. What's pool party? Question mark. Pool party. Thanks, Nancy. Okay. So everybody have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.